to this game. The defense has to stop the Cowboys on first down. They've been dominant there this year.
Here's the pass to Lamb for the first down at the 26. They got separation from J.C. Jackson, and the Cowboys get out of that little jam last week. Over 500 yards of total offense, 300 in the air, over 200 on the ground. As Prescott has to get out of the pocket and finds the connection 2 yards shy of the first. They got hit by Hightower in their last 14 home games, and they got it quickly. Here's a first down play for a gain of 11. CeeDee Lamb.
And looks like you're one-on-one here, right? That's where he's going to go, but the safety's going to come out of your screen and possibly help.
Down the middle, and it's broken up by J.C. Jackson as Lamb was unable to grab hold of it, make a clean catch.
We talked about it, right? Teased it. They're going to come after you. They do. And you see the receiver lets him go inside because the safety up top is coming in. And that ball is right on the inside. But perfect technique by Jackson, who's an outstanding corner, one of the more underrated.
The give to Lamb. Lowers his head legally and picks up the first down.
Just got to find new ways to get Lamb the ball. You mentioned earlier, Lamb,
Cooper.
Not getting a lot of touches this game.
No catches for the two of them since the first quarter.
And that's the Cowboys, though. They look at where the numbers and leverage are, and they go there, and that's why it's not about the double teams. It's about pressure. I think against the Cowboys, you got to put a lot of guys down in there, and you got to start to send just 4 guys. You're not sending a bunch because you can't leave people on islands, but you got to send people from the outside against them.
Here's Dak in the pocket to the goal line, and incomplete, but a flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense, number 27. By rule, the ball is placed in the spot of the foul.
Well, Hightower's trying to make the appeal that the ball was tipped.
The ball wasn't tipped. You know, I think he's wrong, but quarterback's being hit. I'm like, where would the penalty be? Where I get to use the record, the number.
And then show you the graphic as they go with the pass to Lamb and the touchdown.
Outstanding throw by Dak Prescott. An awesome route by CeeDee Lamb. And look at those legends, Jim. That has played for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great drive by the Dallas Cowboys. And there's toe touch right at the end. Yes, CeeDee Lamb. But look how open he was. He only ran a 5-yarder. He got 9 yards down the field, 10, 12 yards. And 30 in the first.
The 2nd and 6. Here's Lamb. Defender slips. Jackson fell. Lamb still on his feet. Then slides out of bounds.
Great concentration. That ball had to be tipped, right?
Yeah, I think Dietrich Wise got a hand on it.
It actually helped because it turned him around. He got more yards on it.
Got 13 total. Watch Wise, 91.
Yeah. So instead of just catching it and getting 2 yards,
it came to the locker room. His gait looked pretty normal. Here's 2nd and 11. Unloading and finding. In the secondary was Lamb, left alone.
Well, we talked about the amount of time, 4-man rush, and the amount of time that you have in this pocket. Someone with the talent of CeeDee Lamb is going to get open. Dak with a great throw.
Calls for the ball here. This is the longest play of the game, 33 yards.
It feels like they've had like 12 of those today. And then bring some guys from inside.
Flags are down. Cowboys were not set as the pass is knocked down by Cooper, as though he's just trying to prevent the INT for Jackson.
Well, 2 people are moving. So you probably decline this.
Illegal motion, number 21, offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Watch this right here. The motion's going to happen. Zeke's going to step up, and you're going to motion. But the problem is Zeke has to get up to block someone. You can't have 2 guys. Now pause. Right here, you see Dak throwing this. He wanted to throw inside, but by the time
well, he is back in full force, or so it appeared, as Prescott heaves it in the area of Cooper.
Well, the play action on 1st and 10. Dallas getting everybody this year. Screen him here would be awesome.
Going long instead for Cooper. Oh, and it's tipped at the last moment by Jackson. 3rd and 12.
Just a great job by Jackson, one-on-one. Put a lot of guys up in the line of scrimmage. He's one-on-one out there. And he does an outstanding job of using the sideline as his, helper. Almost goes up and gets it. Oh, 3rd down. What do you do, Jim? It's
Here's Prescott. Over to Cooper. Nowhere close to a first. It's 4th and 5.
To get it. See, 4 guys. They've had a ton of success with 4 guys on one side. Run them all across the field. Someone gets open.
Prescott. In the middle, and it's pulled down. They're in field goal range with Lamb. They should take a timeout here.
Should take a timeout, yep.
24 seconds.
I mean, this play design has helped them win this game today with 3 or 4 huge plays.
We had it on the graphic. You saw it, 2nd and 20. It was 3rd and 25. And now this is going to be 4th and 1.
Oh, did they take a timeout, Dallas? Then they shouldn't have.
They did take a timeout here.
Because it's 4th and 1. The only reason you take timeout is if you're going for it 100%. Because if you're kicking the field goal, you're not taking a timeout. Here they come.
And they rush 5. Open. It's Cooper to the 49 of New England. A gain of 9.
The Cowboys are great at running slants versus pressure. It's a big staple of this offense. Someone's going up and coming right down, and Amari Cooper runs that under route better than anyone.
Dak has a 400-yard.
Penalties, okay.
To Lamb. Waits for the blocker in front. Cooper got a 1st down. 7.
So dynamic, run after catch.
What did Dak tell us last night? How unselfish this receiving core is and how much they do the dirty work for one another. And I said, are anybody selfish?
So many good players. That's so nice. You're right.
Throws it down the field. It's caught at the 10. And this game is over. The Cowboys win it. CeeDee Lamb.
The play on the timeout. This was it, Jim. You asked me what the play was.
35 yards to win it, 35 to 29. The Cowboys have won their 5th in a row.
And what a job Dak Prescott played. Almost a perfect game in a lot of ways. Mac Jones with a mistake or 2 brought him back, but this game was an unbelievable game to call, to watch if you're a fan of football. And this was the play. Right here, remember? Here he goes. When we said earlier they were going to come out, have everyone block and throw it down the field across, they would have just won the game 5 plays ago if they'd have done it then. But that's the same exact play when they called the timeout, and it was still there.
Of course, Mills, the defender, was someone they're very familiar with. Saw him twice a year in Philadelphia, and they say goodbye. This game is over. The Cowboys win a thriller. The Patriots have had a couple of very difficult losses to accept. They dropped to 2 and 4. A group hug in the Jones owner's box as the Cowboys walk away with a crazy and wild and overtime victory. Can you believe what we just saw today?
No, and you got to give the Jones credit. What they've built, Steven, Jerry, saw it earlier in the year, but confirmed today. Watch out.
Yep, they are a legit Super Bowl contender, and they've won 5 in a row. Tonight on CBS, 60 Minutes, The Equalizer, NCIS Los Angeles and SEAL Team. For Tony, Tracy, and Gene, Jim Nantz saying so long. We'll see you next week from Tampa Bay. Thanks for watching the NFL on CBS.